everyone, and welcome to week 2 of the Owl Readathon. So, I have a confession. It's actually already the middle of the day on Tuesday. I haven't done any reading. Well, actually, that's a lie. I started on Saturday, which would have technically been the first day of the vlog had I actually been vlogging. But I started reading Illuminae, and I'm like 50 pages into it. I'm not very far. And then I've also listened to a couple chapters of the audiobook of What If It's Us by Silvera and Becky Albertalli. If you don't know, Silvera is like one of my new favorite authors. So that's what I've been trying to read. So the Illuminae is for the book that's set in the future. And then What If It's Us is going to be my contemporary for the readathon. It's just been like a crazy week. I've been really exhausted the whole time. I'm still at my parents' house. I wasn't supposed to be. So what my initial plan was I was not actually going to start reading until yesterday anyway, which would have been Monday. And I was going to drive back to my apartment, which is about 45 minutes away from here, and I was going to listen to an audiobook the whole time and then kind of binge read the whole week. I was taking like a weekend off because I'd been reading so much. And then I actually got a dentist appointment scheduled for tomorrow, which is Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. So I didn't want to drive all the way there Monday night, then come back here on Tuesday evening just to drive all the way back on Wednesday. Like, there was no point in me making 3 trips when I can just make 1. So I've been here and I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've just been sleeping. I don't know what's up with me. And so yeah, I haven't done any reading that I was supposed to be doing. So this vlog may be a bit shorter than last week's, but hopefully I can make that up in the final 2 weeks of the readathon. So I'll kind of catch you up on what I've been doing other than that. So the first thing I've done instead of reading is I've actually been working on my bookmarks for my shop. If you don't know, I run an Etsy shop and I'm coming out with bookmarks on my Etsy shop, but I've been like testing them all week and working on new designs and things like that. So that's been like the main thing I've been doing. And I do still have a few more of those to do. I have to cut some more. They're on my bed right now, but I think they're on the other side. So I have to do that, but I really want to work a little bit more on Illuminae today, and then while I cut the bookmarks, I think I can listen to either the audiobook of Illuminae or What If It's Us. I do have, like I said, the audiobook for Illuminae. The only problem with it is that I find when you're looking at the book, it's a lot easier to understand because the way the pages are designed, like it's easier to see if it's an email or like a note or a blueprint, things like that you don't get to see in the audiobook. So I'm trying to like read the physical book while listening to the audiobook, and it's just kind of proven a little difficult. So that's kind of been my week. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and start this vlog so I will stop rambling. And I'm just sorry that this vlog is shorter. Hopefully I can find some content within the next couple days. I just didn't want to start the vlog in my car tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for kind of understanding and still sticking around for this vlog, and hopefully I can make my next couple weeks better. I'll be at my apartment so you won't have this weird backdrop, like I'll actually have my camera set up and everything. So yeah, thank you for understanding, and let's get into the reading vlog. Okay, so we're okay, this exposure is horrendous, and the camera is resting on my little Jesus dashboard thing, so it rocks every time the car moves in the slightest. So that's why it's a little shaky right now. But we are going to Barnes & Noble. She wants to get a CD. This is my sister Hannah, by the way. She's participating in the Owl Readathon as well. We'll get to that in a second. But we're going to Barnes & Noble. We're going to get Sonic beforehand, because half-price drinks. And then we're going to go and read, and we're just going to hang out and be with all the fellow book lovers and booksellers. Okay, so in regards to Owl Readathon, you are going for the astronomy career?
Yes.
Okay, so she has to do, hold on, let's see if I can remember this. Arithmancy, astronomy, and, okay, so that's more than one author, star in the title, and, history of magic.
There you go.
So that's the career she's going for. So she's currently reading The Fault in Our Stars, which is one of my favorite books. It's actually the book that got me into reading. What do you think so far?
It has a lot of vocabulary, and it's a big read. I don't know how I got through this, but like,
it's a big read. It's 300 pages.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of content.
I remember this being the first book I ever loved. Like, this is the first book that made me cry. I love this book.
I can't relate.
So yeah, and I'm currently in the middle of What If It's Us, like I mentioned, and Illuminae. I'm on chapter like 9 or 10 of What If It's Us on the audiobook, and then Illuminae, I'm still in like the beginning. So while we're at Barnes & Noble, I think I'm going to read What If It's Us, and I still have the audiobook for that, but I don't have headphones with me, so I'll just be reading it. And are you going to continue reading The Fault in Our Stars, Roller?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get going. Okay, so we just left Barnes & Noble. Hannah got her album, and I got a Hagrid pop figure. I actually don't have a Hagrid yet. I have like 2 or 3 Harrys, I think a Hermione, and some other characters. I can't tell you off the top of my head. But anyways, I don't have a Hagrid yet, and he was only $15 less the member discount, so like $14, and it's got his Happy Birthday Harry cake in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to half price books now, because we're broke and we can't afford full price books when we can go to half price books 20 minutes away and get the same book for like $10 cheaper. Did you say a bird?
Fell.
Anyway, so we're gonna go to half price books and we're gonna buy books there because we're broke, and we also saved money with our member discount, so you actually can like buy a book. She needs to get the first Harry Potter book because she doesn't own it. She's read it, but did you borrow it from like a teacher or something?
Yeah, I did in 4th grade.
Yeah. So she's gonna reread Harry Potter for the Owl Readathon, so we need to go get a hardcover or a paperback of the first book from that. And then I'm just gonna kind of do some general shopping, maybe try and get some stuff off of my Amazon wish list that I want. So yeah, we're gonna head to half price books now. Okay, so we're back from half price books. You're still resting on the Jesus thing, so it's bouncing off a little bit. But Hannah got her copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and how much was it? $3.50?
Yeah.
And then I got a book light, which I've been needing forever. Hopefully this one's good, for $7. And then I got a hardcover copy of Maureen Johnson's Truly Devious, which has been on my wish list for quite some time, for $9. And then I got The Cruel Prince by Holly Black for $6.50 in paperback. So I think we got a pretty good deal. Everything we bought today was only $28. And considering I got a hardcover paperback, Hannah got a paperback, and I got a book lamp, we're pretty golden. So now we're heading back home, and yeah. We're back at the house now, and I just like brushed my teeth and I'm like ready for bed. So I think I'm going to work on these bookmarks a little bit for my shop and then listen to the audiobook of What If It's Us. I have been listening to it a little bit while I was like getting ready for bed, and oh my gosh, like I'm so excited for what's about to happen. So yeah, I'm obsessed with Ben, and I really like Arthur, and they're just so precious, and Adam Silvera and Becky Albertalli are like so great together. It's kind of funny because like I know Adam Silvera's writing so well because I like studied it so much when I was reading his books, and like I can tell like what parts he writes and what parts Becky writes, so it's like kind of fun to see the combo there. So I'm super excited to continue reading with this. The audiobook is great, and it's actually one of the narrators. I believe the narrator for Arthur is Noah Galvin, and I love Noah Galvin. He was on Broadway as Evan after Ben Platt and before Taylor Trench, so we love him. So I'm going to work on these bookmarks a little bit and keep listening to the audiobook. I gotta get it together. I just finished What If It's Us. It's 2 in the morning and I'm not okay. I have a dentist appointment in 7 hours. I'll talk to you when I'm on the way. Oh man. Hello, good morning. So it is currently 8:40 and I am heading to the dentist. So I thought that while I'm driving, we could just chat a little bit. I was up until 2 a.m. reading What If It's Us, and I really liked it. That being said, I really like almost everything of Adam Silvera's, so that's not a huge stretch. So, both authors have a check mark in my book, right? I think they did a really good job on this novel. I thought it was super cute. I loved the story. I loved the characters. And there was like an added element of liking the characters in this book that I haven't seen in other books. So not only do we get to know our two main characters, Arthur and Ben, but we kind of, since it does flip perspectives, we also get to know about like all their friendships and their families and all this stuff, and you get to really love the characters because you knew so much about everybody else around them, and you saw how everybody else around them affects like who they are. And so I thought that was really well done. All that being said, I really loved the book. I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was good. I thought it was great, and I really loved it. I can see how some people may not like it because it is kind of like a cheesy romance, but I really liked the ending. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, so I'm not going to, but I really did like the ending. It's not like a stereotypical ending, and I just thought it was really good. I thought it was really well done. I was like sobbing, and I really liked it. Hello. So I just got out of the dentist. All right, we're heading out, and I'm cavity free. So that's awesome. So if you wanted a status update on my oral hygiene, we're good. So I'm now headed home. I don't have to come back or stay here because I don't have another appointment till December. Heyo. So I think I'm going to head back to my apartment today, most likely. I'm going to stop and get something to eat because I'm hungry. I think I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and get some breakfast. And from then on, we'll just kind of play it by ear. I don't know what time I'm going to leave today or if I'm going to leave today. But now that the dental appointment's out of the way, I don't care. I'm pretty stress-free. That dental appointment was really stressing me out, I can't lie. I hate the dentist so much. So now that it's over, I'm chilling. Ladies and gentlemen, the bag has been secured. It's time to party. I've decided on a game plan for tonight, so I'm going to stick around at the house and read a little bit of Illuminae, and then tomorrow morning, myself and my mom are going to go grocery shopping, and then I'll head back to my apartment. From there, I like going grocery shopping with my mom. That's why I've decided to kind of stay the night, and I'm also just really tired and I don't feel like driving all that way. So I'm going to keep working on reading Illuminae. I'm currently on page 44. And I'm hoping to get to like page 200 by today. My goal was to have this finished by today, but I don't think that's happening because there's 600 pages. So we'll just get through it as best we can.
Is there a reason you radioed in, Mikhail? Or did you just feel like an impromptu poetry lesson? Lieutenant. I meant Lieutenant.
I am back at my apartment. You're gonna have to excuse the terrible quality of this one clip just because the lighting's not great. Let's see where I'm at. So I have the book here. And before I drove here, it's been like 45 minutes to an hour. I was on page 351, and now I am at 414. So I read about 60 pages while I was driving. So that's not bad. That's less than a page a minute. So yeah, now I am that far through. Again, this is the top here, so that's all I have left. My audiobook tells me I have about, I think it was 3 hours if you listen on 1x speed, but I don't listen on 1x speed. I listen anywhere between 1.5 and to without a book in front of me. If I have the book in front of me, then sometimes I can listen to up to 3 times the speed just because I can follow along better. However, this is not that type of book for me. Usually ones written in prose are more along the lines of like I can listen to it at 2.5 speed, but this isn't like technically prose, if that makes any sense. Like it kind of is, but there's so much going on with the way the book is set up that you can't like read it at that speed. Anyways, that's me blabbering on about nothing. I had to bring all these groceries into my apartment, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I think I'm gonna do some cleaning, so I'll listen to the audiobook a little bit more. But I'll update you once I'm inside and like unpacked and everything.
Die.
It's coming anyway.
Yeah. Shuts them tight. I want to show you something.
What?
Upstairs. 3 flights, not far.
Okay, hello. I just finished Illuminae. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did write a Goodreads review. My Goodreads is always linked down below if you do want to read that. It's short, it's easy, it doesn't reveal any of the plot. It just kind of goes a little bit more as my rating. And essentially, I gave it that rating because I just don't think sci-fi is my thing. And that's totally okay. I thought the experience was super immersive, super cool, super interesting. I just don't think that sci-fi is my thing. And that's okay. That's okay because it's not everybody's thing. And I know some of the books I read people aren't gonna like and things like that. I will recommend it if you do want an immersive sci-fi experience. The audiobook was awesome. The design of the book was incredible. But I won't be picking up the next one just because I didn't enjoy the story. And I wanted my rating to reflect that for people who have the same reading taste as me. But if you are super into sci-fi and things like that, you might enjoy it more than I do. And if it's your favorite book, don't get offended. It's just me. I really think it's just me, but my reading had to reflect my reading experience because that's what my Goodreads is for. So all that being said, I need to figure out what book I'm gonna read next. I think 6 of Crows will be my next read. Okay, I haven't started 6 of Crows yet, but can we just talk about how beautiful this book is? I have waited to pick this up because I wanted to read the Grisha trilogy first, and as you know from last week, I finished the Grisha trilogy, and then I kind of wanted to put a couple books in between, that way I'm not reading like Grisha to Grisha as much as I wanted to do that, or it's Grisha, I don't know, some people pronounce it different ways, it's like potato, right? Hi, please don't come for me, I know it's Grisha, I know it's not potato, I know it's Grisha, I'm sorry, I know Leigh Bardugo pronounces it Grisha, I'm just stupid, okay. I just think this book is like really pretty. I think they did a great job on this duology, and you can tell how long it's been sitting on my shelves because you can see the dust on the top. So anyways, after reading the Grisha trilogy, I was so excited to pick this up. I've heard amazing things, and like I see so many posts on my Bookstagram feed about like this duology, but I've been avoiding it at all costs because like if I see like 6 of Crows, or I think Kaz is one of the characters, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know, we'll get into it. If I see that, then I like immediately scroll past, so we'll see, but I'm very excited to get this started, so let's freaking go. It's Friday morning, I'm going to the gym, and I downloaded the 6 of Crows audiobook, so I'm hoping I can get some listening time done on that. However, I don't love listening to audiobooks when I'm at the gym, because I need kind of like that gym hype music, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Hello, it is now a lot later. I have left the gym, showered, napped, done a little bit of nothing, And I did not get any of my audiobook or the physical book done at the gym or after the gym. And the gym actually had the tornado siren test going off, so I couldn't even hear my music, let alone an audiobook. And then I just decided to come back here and relax. So that's the update on that. I was really hoping to get Six of Crows done by today, but I don't think that's gonna happen. All that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make these Kodiak cakes muffin mix. So I'm gonna make those. I've also got ground beef thawing out, and I'm going to make tacos tonight for dinner. So while that's thawing out, I'm gonna make the muffins, and then I'm gonna do some dishes and cleaning and laundry and, you know, basic life maintenance stuff. So I'm hoping I can listen to the audiobook during that. However, when I first start reading a book, I tend to like to have the physical book with me just because it's easier for me to understand, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hello everyone, so as my final update for this vlog, I'm on a page 137 of Six of Crows, and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!